Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episodes 10 and 11 of Bad Batch, the final season. I believe, according to the schedules that I've seen, this is our last double drop of the season. So we're going to go ahead and hop in. If you want to see the full length reaction, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you're a member of the channel, gives you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes for reaction the entire episode. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on what movies we react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-scenes footage, and try to make it worth your while, so you're going to support the channel. But guys, at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this reaction, please leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. And with that all said and out of the way, let's hop into episode 10. Here we go. Identity crisis. Interesting. Okay. Someone's gonna kidnap that child.
10, 20, 15.
What the hell?
Go through that. It was him. The kid
Oh,
can barely lift the face.
oh no.
But he did. We saw it.
They've got the Force. Oh, you dirty little rat.
I've got a tip for a class 1 bounty hunter. There's a kid here you might
Oh
be
my
interested in.
god. That sounded interesting.
Progress in the lab has stalled since Nala Say's confinement.
The Kaminoan can no longer be trusted.
Do you trust me?
You wish to be the new chief scientist, Dr. Carr?
I believe I have earned it.
Very well.
Well,
Let's begin
we'll see
by
how that
bringing you up
goes.
to speed on Project Necromancer.
Because we know she's been at least tried to mitigate or balance or mediate, rather, the conditions that Omega was dealing with, and as well as progressing the project.
In addition to the assets in the sub-level containment chamber, you will be given access to the vault. Specimens within are now your responsibility. They are vital to this project, and thus must be handled with the utmost care.
I guess this is where all of our M-count blood is actually coming from.
These particular 3 were selected because of their high M count.
Are there not adults that could serve this purpose?
There are few adults left with such characteristics. Children are easier to attain and more agreeable to these subjugations. As you know, M count cannot be directly replicated from the source. However, Nala Say knew of another way. The young clone's blood is the only binder that's proven to be compatible with their DNA to recreate their M count levels. And why Omega must be found.
Yep, there it is.
Testing should proceed as planned. We must be prepared for every possibility once she is recovered.
Hello, what is your name?
Dr. Carr, limit your personal interactions with the specimens. They are scientific assets, nothing more.
Of course, Doctor.
It's so fucking gross, man. Oh, this one's observing. This one's learning. But yeah, that confirms everything I've been saying about Omega up until this point. The only thing that I got wrong was that it wasn't Palpatine's blood that they were dripping into the test tubes. Though I feel like that would be the biggest indicator of whether or not this was going to work or not, because I doubt any of these kids have an M count to his scale. Oh, wow. What's up, buddy? How are you doing? Long time no see.
That'll do.
Sometimes Cad makes it real difficult to like him. He's here kidnapping children. God damn it, man. Adults, who cares? Whatever. This is another just scuzzy thing, man. Hey, at least she's just stunned and he didn't kill her.
Thanks for the tip.
Pick it up, bitch. Hope karma kicks him in the nuts later.
Hello again.
Hello, SP-54.
My name's Eva.
No.
What's yours?
No, it's not.
You may refer to me as Dr. Carr.
What happened to Mistress Nalase? She hasn't been back.
That is not your concern.
Oh. But she said she'd find out for me
Find out what?
when I'll be going home. Can you find out for me?
Oof.
I will look into it.
One, if she was genuinely trying to find a way to get them out of here, that's one thing. If not, that's kind of messed up to kind of give them that hope, knowing you're never going to be able to deliver on it.
P-32. SP-32. It's all right.
No! Let me out of here!
You're safe, SP-32.
That's not my name! I just want to go home.
Set to stun.
Blasters are not necessary. I have everything under control. Don't!
Secure him in his room.
When this show gets dark, it gets dark.
Specimen attempted to escape. I was following protocol.
Of course you were, buddy.
Is Jax going to be okay?
Jax? He'll be fine.
He's not going to be in trouble, is he?
He's not in trouble. You can see him tomorrow.
Oh god, that makes me think that he's not gonna be in here tomorrow.
Mistress Say, I have questions regarding your work on Project Necromancer.
You have taken my place, then, which means you've been to the vault.
They're children. Like I was. Was your plan to discard them too?
The Empire will keep them in order to control them.
They don't belong here.
No, they do not. But none of this was my choice. I had to protect Omega.
And what about the other children?
I did what I could. Now they will look to you. What will you do, Emerie?
There is nothing I can do. I don't have that kind of power.
This is interesting.
Don't you?
Putting this onto Emerie and really trying to see where, like, does she have a line?
A new specimen will be arriving today.
Another?
I heard about the earlier incident, so I understand your hesitation.
I would like to accompany the commander.
That is not necessary.
You've stated how important these specimens are. I would like to ensure that they are properly maintained at every stage.
Governor Tarkin requests you contact him at once.
Do as you wish, Dr. Carr.
If she sees a little bit more of the process, the chain of how they come in and all that, maybe she can find a gap and wiggle some people out of here.
Questions have been raised regarding the financial impact your facility is having upon Imperial resources. Additional funds have been diverted at your request?
That is correct. It is for a project that is of personal interest to the Emperor.
Which is what?
I'm afraid that's classified.
He got some satisfaction out of being able to tell him, I can't tell you shit, bud.
If this project fails to yield proper results, it won't bode well for your operation. Or for you, Doctor.
Can he override the Emperor? I'm pretty sure the Emperor would have something to say if you tried to shut this shit down.
Tracked down the Trandoshan and pulled some intel out of her. She gave up the name of a pirate, has been in contact with the Tiger.
The other operatives aren't ready to join you in the field.
I can handle it on my own.
Can you really? Because you've already failed once. No more mistakes. Do not return without Omega.
It's gotta be Cody or somebody like that. Like, that sounds... I mean, it's filtered, whatever. It sounds way too much like a reg.
You're not the usual Imperial, Lieutenant.
I'm here to inspect the specimen. Who I am is none of your concern.
Problem.
This specimen is younger than I expected.
Then he'll be less trouble.
I need to test him.
My payment?
How many others like this have you captured?
Let's just say I'm good at my job.
And where did this child come from?
Asking questions like that, you give away more than you think.
It's all here, Mr. Bay.
Until next time.
God, this is so icky, man. I'm glad that we're seeing more of Emerie, though. Like, she tried so hard to put up, like, a stone cold exterior around Omega, because she knew, obviously, what that would bring, like, any kind of acting out or whatever. So she was trying to, like, mitigate that as much as possible, but she still had a heart, you know, couldn't keep the doll away from her, returned it, was looking out for her, trying to be like, hey, submission keeps you safe and alive.
Where is SP-32?
He's...
Standard operating procedure for a subject to be isolated for 2 rotations as punishment following an escape attempt.
So they say. So he's supposedly in isolation for 2 rotations. Honestly, with that, I'm surprised I mean, I don't know yet. I feel like that's some bullshit, because I wouldn't put it past them to just execute him and replace him with this one.
Right, SP-54? Eva.
You lied. You said Jax wouldn't be in trouble. He just wanted to go home. We all want to go home.
God, just twist that knife more and more. I mean, both these cells are empty. Where's the other one? I really like these isolated episodes where we just kind of linger and like live in these places. Oh, she kept it. No. The only problem with this, there's those, yeah, observation decks all around this area. Other people walk in and out of here. I hope she doesn't get this kid in trouble by trying to be kind. I really like these episodes where we just kind of sit in a location and we sit behind a particular set of eyes and we just kind of see the routine, because it just lets you live in that world and steep in it so much more. And it's surreal, and especially in a setting like this and a situation like this. It honestly made this even a little more hard to watch because of what is actually happening here and what we had to be a party to. You know, through Emerie, we are kind of just tagging along for the ride, seeing what all happens here as she's elevating her status, both out of self-preservation, but also the only way she can protect these test subjects, if Nala Se's out of the picture, is to elevate her status and do what she can, like with Omega, keep them from upsetting the status quo and getting in trouble and bringing down any kind of repercussions upon them. She just keeps things going, but at the same time tries her best to keep the subjects that are part of these experiments also content. She's like a mediator between all of these people. She's accepted their fate, their lot in this whole thing, but is trying to make it as amicable as possible for everybody involved. You know, as much as she tried to enforce the rules with Omega, when she saw that that wasn't working and, you know, they took away her doll, once all the other eyes were away, she brought that back because she knew that would help make living there a little more easy to accept. And she's trying to do the same thing here, but there's all these other things that she doesn't really understand, but she's trying to figure this out. She's trying to, what's the intake process? Where do these kids come from? What happens when they get in trouble? They also tell her, don't connect with them. Don't give them names. Don't use their names. You want to disconnect yourself as much as possible from them because God knows what's going to happen here while we're working on them. And the kid that tried to escape, you know, they say he's in solitary for 2 days. I would not be shocked if they killed him and just tossed him out when they got a notification that a new kid is on their way, a new source of M count. It's fucking gross, man. It really, really is. We got hard confirmation of Omega's role in this. She is exactly that. Like, they cannot clone midichlorians. It's just not possible in a laboratory test environment to replicate it, but whatever they were able to achieve with Omega makes her a good conduit for transference. You know, she can receive and her blood acts as a binder, and if they unlock that, tweak that, and work with that so that a body could be replicated, one like Omega's that can receive M count, and then M count is just pumped right into that. So that's at least the basis for what we're going to see later with how they're attempting to create these backup bodies for Palpatine as part of his contingencies. So whenever he falters, whenever he falls, he can transfer into a body that will be just as powerful as he was. That's at least the plan. Whatever point in the process that they're at right now, or however close they are to completing this project, even if they get Omega at some point during the season, we at least know that Hemlock fails at completing the project because it's still being worked on all the way up until the period that the Mando is going on, because at that point, Project Necromancer is still in full swing and it's being led by Brendol Hux. You know, as we know by the time of the sequels, they never really successfully done that. You know, they never really pulled it off. So it leaves me really curious to see what the actual breaking point is going to be at this point in time that just runs this project into a screeching halt for all those years. But of course, that's all things we can discuss at a later date. We have another episode to watch, so let's go ahead and jump into episode 11. Here we go. Point of no return. Ominous. For who, I wonder? Right. They said they got word of a pirate who's made contact with the subject. So here we are. And our shadowy little assassin man is going to be skulking around somewhere, isn't he? Yep. Speak of the devil. Downloading the logs to see where the ship has been, getting the coordinates of her last couple of stops.
The Trandoshan's intel paid off.
What did you find?
She frequented a planet in the Outer Rim. I'm headed there now to do recon.
Send the coordinates. I'll have a full division on standby.
Oh, wow, that's gorgeous. I think I say that every time we come here, man. That particular, the colors was just exquisite.
You still need to grab the rations. Keep loading up the ship. We'll be back. Fine.
I wish you didn't have to leave.
Me too. But Hunter thinks it's safer for everyone if we do.
Oh my god, it's gonna be too little too late, though.
Oh, which treasures did you bring?
Aww.
You sure you want to leave these behind?
Pabu was the first place that felt like a home. This way, a piece of us is still here.
Oh, both of these.
I don't even think there's room on this ship for all this gear. Well, maybe I should leave you behind.
No, god damn it. Wait, is this the same? This is the same cove Ventress was in.
I've got eyes on the target.
Ground them and wait for the division. She must be recovered unharmed.
And the clowns she's with.
If they get in your way, eliminate them.
He sounds different now, too. I don't know, man. Oh no, Wrecker. Okay, at least he wasn't inside of it.
Ricker? Ships don't just blow up. We've been compromised.
Oh no.
Everyone, get to cover!
Cut off all escape routes. Destroy any ships or sea skiffs in sight.
My lord, man.
This is all my fault. They're attacking because of me.
It's the Empire's fault, not yours. They're destroying all means of escape and jamming our comms. We have to steal one of their gunships. Once we're out of range, we can contact Echo.
What pretense are you attacking?
We're here to collect a fugitive you've been harboring.
You can't just barge in here.
I've barely done anything yet.
You destroyed our docks and fishing skiffs, our livelihood.
I have simply cut off her means of escape until she's turned over to me. Your island will burn.
Wow, man.
You can't do this! It's our home!
Thatcher can handle herself. Let's go.
I was so concerned Batcher was about to get mowed down just then. God damn. Oh no, god damn it. I think the mayor's gonna die. He made it to it. Yep. Bye.
Crosshair, is that Hunter?
My vessel's been compromised.
I can't shake him!
Oh, wow. Holy shit.
Where is he? Do you see him?
He's fine. Safer than we are at the moment.
That shot, though. Whew.
What do we do? Troopers will be here soon.
Hunter would want us to stick to the plan.
Our only choice is to let them capture me.
What?
Look at what they've already done. I can't let the people here suffer more because of me.
You'll be taken back to Tentus.
We've been trying to find those coordinates and nothing's worked. But if I keep my comm on me and turn myself over, you can track me.
It
A chance
wouldn't
to finally
just
rescue the clones imprisoned
Take
there.
your comm away when they take you in?
Find it. It won't work.
Well then shoot a secondary tracker onto the ship that they take me away on.
Too many unknown variables. It's not a viable plan.
It's all we've got, and it's my choice.
Omega.
Focus on the bigger mission, Crosshair. I'm just a small part of it. Stop!
Why even burn their house? What does that gain you?
I neutralized the other two clones with her, but not the third.
Take Take me and leave the island alone.
Then you never should have come here in the first place. Scan her for tracking devices. Give it to me.
Yeah, I don't know how we follow. Unless he tags their ship like she instructed or advised. Really love like how Crosshair's turned around and become such a key component in these final little bits. No! Fuck.
Target acquired. Returning to base.
What do we do? What do we do right now? We don't have any way to figure out where this place is. Oh my god, those stupid patrols had to go and fuck it all up, man. Just like the tension in the build-up to knowing that this all kind of hinged on the handoff. I mean, obviously they were gonna find the comm on her. That was the dumbest suggestion she could have made, but like she said, they're working with next to nothing right now. I was like, well, I could hope for them to be dumb as shit, but as a backup, you can try to tag the ship. But of course, both of these failed. Had he not gotten held up by those troopers, he may have been able to take the time to line that shot up. Man, dude, they just decimated this place, completely ruined this sanctuary, all because they were here, all because there was a little crack in their security and their trail, and whatever this was, at least, has been completely decimated and ruined by now. Like they said, like the mayor said, their way of life is now even compromised. They don't have fishing boats anymore. They can't go out and do their thing. They're just in a really bad position. Thankfully, no one died. You know, we lost Tech last season. I'm prepared to lose any one of these people in this. When Wrecker was left behind, the singular person loading the ship, and then they blew up the ship. Honestly, I was expecting him to be inside of it, and he was going to blow it up, and we were going to lose Wrecker. And then in this back bit, I was expecting Crosshair to tag the ship, but die trying, die making sure that shot actually landed. But no, everybody's alive, but there's no way right now that we found or set in place for them to track Omega. So we're back to square one. I don't know. I really don't know what the next bit is. I know we only have 5 episodes, and we know that this can't succeed, but how do we get to that point? Could this all hinge on Emerie? Can this be something that they unravel from the inside? Maybe they stage a coup internally with these Force-sensitive children, and Emerie, with her new accesses and her knowledge of the ins and outs of this place, maybe they work something out to dismantle it or sabotage it. It's a wild little combination of episodes that we got here, but they're definitely building up Emerie for something more than what we've seen by connecting her directly with this project and then also empathizing with the subjects. I really do feel like she's gonna find a way to shift the tides back towards our favor, but I don't know how though. Wild 2 episodes. Bleak as shit, especially that last one, man, with all the child experimentation, kidnapping, and and then you had this one where we just decimated this beautiful place where it was this vestige away from the Empire where the people could come and feel safe, and that's even been broken. Now Omega's been taken. I don't know, man. Guys, what did you think of these episodes? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you're a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Manny Share, Ryan, Karen, York, Coruscant, Melito, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey Yale, Jake Contrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, Russell Crockett, and Justin Smith. Thank you guys so much for continued support. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.